Good afternoon and welcome to day 10 of the Depp versus Amber Heard trial. Amber, of course, taken to the stand today. So, as you would expect, there's been some quite sensational stuff coming out of the courtroom. We've got Amber talking about how Depp allegedly threatened to kill her on many occasions. She's also spoken about an alleged 3-day hostage situation when she went to see him filming the Pirates of the Caribbean in Australia. She's also discussed how he apparently blamed her for the leak of naked photos in 2015. But I think the most amusing thing that's come out of today is Johnny Depp's rather hilarious nicknames for some fellow actors. And so to give a more detailed briefing, we got Bang Showbiz owner Rick Sky ready to talk to the camera. Here he is.
Hi, so this is a pretty amazing day. I think everyone's been waiting for Amber Heard to give her evidence, and there's just so much dirty washing come out of this yet again, really. It's just an amazing, what she's doing is amazing. Basically, I suppose the most explosive piece of evidence is that, or allegations, is that she believes that Johnny tried to kill her a number of times, or was in the position of being able to kill her, whether intentionally or unintentionally. She didn't, she didn't know really, because he was like a wild man. He was possessed at some points. In particular, there's one very, very moving piece of evidence where she spent 3 days in what she called a hostage situation in Australia, where he was filming the Pirates of the Caribbean. She came out to see him. They were all alone for 3 days, and at one point she said that he grabbed her, he ripped off her nightdress so she was completely naked. He pushed her up against a marble bar. He put his hands round her neck, strangling her. She was shouting out, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe." This is very, very incredibly dramatic evidence. And there are other things that she said about these kind of situations where he would just seemingly get out of control. Now, what's interesting about this is, in the course of her day, we see how a relationship went from magical to, to almost criminal, really. This is what we're seeing. When they first met, when they first started dating, she said it was like dating a king. It was so wonderful. It was just like Johnny and I were the only two people in the room. We had this chemistry, magnetism. She fell for him, and she paints him really as not only being a wonderful guy, but incredibly considerate. For example, they began their romance in 2012, and she said that he said, "I don't want anybody to know about this because people aren't aware that I've split up from Vanessa Paradis yet. And because of that, I don't want you to be labelled as the woman who has broken us up." And that's what she's doing there, is saying, look how kind this guy was. No wonder I fell for him. He was wonderful. Then what's happening is you've got this transformation from Johnny Depp being this wonderful, romantic lover, husband, and so forth, into being what she alleges is nasty, violent, and threatening to kill her. Now, how did this come about? How would this have happened? She blames two things. The first thing she blames is his drug use. She says that we argued about his drug use on our wedding night. So, and that's a very, very important bit. A lot of the time that she's saying he was violent, or allegedly violent, was when he'd been taking drugs. So that's a very, very important thing. The second important thing in this relationship, where it went wrong, is the jealousy involved on Johnny Depp, allegedly on Johnny Depp's part. She's saying basically that Johnny Depp was jealous of every single actor she was with. And I do like this because it's almost childish. His jealousy is almost childish. For example, she did an audition with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he referred to him all the time as Mr. Potato Head. I think he referred to... what? Potato. Oh, no, Mr. Pumpkinhead. Sorry. This is terrible. I'm getting all my actors and their heads mixed up. Sorry. Leonardo DiCaprio was Mr. Pumpkinhead. Who was Mr. Potato Head, I hear you ask? Mr. Potato Head was, in fact, Channing Tatum. So he had nicknames for all these people. It's very, very childish. But he really thought that, she was cheating on him. Why would he think that? Well, you don't need to be a brain of Britain to realise that Hollywood has the most glamorous and the most attractive people in there. It's not as if she's going into a pub somewhere down the road and meeting some oik or whatever. She's meeting Hollywood chooses handsome people. Let's not beat about the bush. So no wonder he's, even in his position, there's always going to be an actor. One thing, Johnny, there's always going to be an actor who's handsomer than you, more talented than you, and that's the fear that even these people live with. But it's been a wonderful, not a wonderful, but it's been a pretty explosive day, and we can't wait for more revelations like this.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Rick. We look forward to tomorrow. Just to make clear, obviously, a lot of what Rick was saying then comes from Amber saying in the witness box. It's only it's allegations, obviously, at this stage. Nothing is being proven to be factually accurate at this stage of proceedings. So we just go over here briefly. Obviously, with today being a Monday and nothing taking place yesterday, it's a far smaller selection of stuff in the papers. However, a lot of the Sunday papers have still done stories on it. This one is in the Observer about Hollywood nervously awaiting the fallout from the explosive trial. This one here is about British feminists picking sides. It's from the Sunday Mirror. Shock and awe. Nope, sorry, it's completely wrong. It's just on the right-hand side, which is about Depp's Rock, which is about musicians rallying round. And this one in the Daily Star Sunday, just talking about potential career issues for Johnny Depp further down the line. And if you go up there, just on the screen there's a photo. That's Johnny arriving at court this morning, and that's those pictures. They're taken by famous.uk.com. So have a nice rest of your evening, and we will be back tomorrow to bring you the very latest from day 11 of this trial. Thank you very much.